Hello there everybody, Bilbo10000 here, bringing you another episode of Undertale. This is episode 22, and in this episode we have two things we have to do. Firstly, this house. It's locked. If we use the mystery key we bought from those two cat ladies in the alley, we can open the house door. If you can't tell, this is Metaton's house. Yeah. He has a lot of journals, and it kind of depicts his entire story, which is somewhat beautiful. Dear Diary, Shiren's sister fell down recently. It's sad. Without her sister to speak for her, she's become more reclusive than ever. So I reached out to her and told her that she, Bluky, and I should all perform together sometime. She seemed to like that idea. Bluky is Napster obviously. Dear Diary, I like to buy a new diary for every entry I make. I love to collect diaries. Dearest Diary, our cousin left the farm to become a training dummy. That leaves just Bluky and I. Bluky asked me if I was going to try to become corporeal too. They sounded so resigned. Come on, Bluky. You know I'd never leave you behind. And besides, I'd never find the kind of body I'm looking for anyway. My darling Diary, I met someone interesting today. Last week I posted that advertisement for my human fan club. Today was our first meeting. Only one other person came. Honestly, she's a dork. And she's obsessed with these awful cartoons. But she's kind of funny too. I want to see her again. Diary, my dear. My diary collection is going fabulously! No, let's do that again. My diary collection is going fabulously! I have like 5 now. Dear Diary, she surprised me with something today. Sketches of a body that she wants to create for me. A form beyond my wildest fantasies. In a form like that, I could finally feel like myself. After all, there's no way I can be a star the way I am now. Sorry, Bluky. My dreams can't wait for anyone. So yeah, Napster and Metaton were actually cousins. That's kind of like the canon. And Metaton basically abandoned Bluky, Napster, and that's why Napster is always so upset. And it's so sad. But I think they get together in the end. They're happier in the end. So, we're heading back to Hotland now. Temmie Village. The room before the darkening lantern room. Yeah, it hints at where it is. It's great. I really should have gone back there and sold some of my items, thinking about it. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not fighting anymore in this LP. Come again sometime, tra-la-la-la-la. Alright, let's just quickly save here. Well, we're gonna head back into the laboratory entrance now because, oh boy. You're about to find out the reason why the letters in her room are so important. And why everything is just so epically important. It's a note from Alphys. Read it. It's hard to read because of the handwriting, but you try your best. Hey, thanks for your help back there. You guys, your support really means a lot to me. But as difficult as it is to say this, you guys alone can't magically make my problems go away. I want to be a better person. I don't want to be afraid anymore. And for that to happen, I have to be able to face my own mistakes. I'm going to start doing that now. I want to be clear. This isn't anyone else's problem but mine. But if you don't ever hear from me again, if you want to know the truth, enter the door to the north of this note. You all at least deserve to know what I did. That's all she wrote. And now, the game is going to take the biggest shift in atmosphere that this game can ever do. And we're going to die. Oh no! Altitude's dropping! And we're dead. Oh. Yep, game over. Although in all honesty, this is probably the only level where I could definitely get a game over for sure. This is the True Lab. Entry number 1. This is it. Time to do what the king has asked me to do. I will create the power to free us all. I will unleash the power of the soul. 1 second, guys. Continuing on. Entry number 2. The barrier is locked by soul power. Unfortunately, this power cannot be recreated artificially. Soul power can only be derived from what was once living. So to create more, we will have to use what we have now. The souls of monsters. Entry number 3. But extracting a soul from a living monster would require incredible power. Besides being impractical, doing so would instantly destroy the soul's host. And, unlike the persistent souls of humans, the souls of most monsters disappear immediately upon death. If only I could make a monster's soul last. Entry number 5. Notice 4 was skipped. I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from the human souls. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death. The will to keep living, the resolve to change fate. Let's call this power determination. Yep, determination isn't just a force, it's also just, oh god, oh, the music. Hotland, True Laboratory. We want to go this way. Before anything else, we want to go this way. Entry number 6. Asgore asked everyone outside the city for monsters that have fallen down. Their bodies came in today. They're still comatose, and soon they'll all turn into dust. But what happens if I inject determination into them? If their souls persist after they perish, then freedom might be closer than we all thought. So fallen down is another way of basically saying they died. Entry number 9. Things aren't going well. None of the bodies have turned into dust, so I can't get the souls. I told the families that I would give them the dust back for the funerals. People are starting to ask me what's happening. What do I do? Oh yeah, guess what? Shiren's sister fell down that we found about in Mettaton. In Mettaton's diary. We need to turn on all 3 sinks. Turning on the 3rd sink reveals that. That is an amalgamation. Something drew near. Cell, you take out your cell phone, you can hear voices through the receiver. Come join the fun! No thanks. Oh god, I forgot about how creepy these guys were. Basically, oh, but nobody came. Ha 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 ha. Ha, refuse. Oh well. They're not too bothered that I refuse. Oh god, oh god. Oh yeah, they hurt a lot. Luckily, we can get healing items here. Okay. There's a red key lying in the sink. You took it and put it on your keychain. We can put the red key in here. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Drain dropped it. Basically, that hints towards where the red key was. So the only monster fights we'll have are the amalgamations. They're basically failed experiments using determination. So that puts a bit of a damper on the whole determination thing. Buy chips. Buy chips. The vending machine dispensed some chisps. Ah. Power room. There's a note on the ground. Elevator, lost power, enter the central... Okay, yeah, you need to power it all up through the facility. Entry number 12. Nothing is happening. I don't know what to do. I'll just keep injecting everything with determination. I want this to work. Entry number 13. One of the bodies opened its eyes. That is the creepiest way. Oh, damn, there's a dog bowl. Need to go to this bed here first. There's something under the sheets. It's the yellow key. Then we can go through here. Now, I'm going to lie in the bed. We're just going to wait. Just going to keep waiting. Just going to keep waiting. Why is there a giant white spoon? It's creepy enough. But now the spoon goes to reach out for you. Because that doesn't look at all like a fetish. Nah. And we're safe. And it's kind of like, good boy. That's pretty much all that was for. But it's a cool little kind of scene. Entry number 14. Everyone that had fallen down has woken up. They're all walking around and talking like nothing is wrong. I thought they were goners. Save here. And then I think we're going to head this way. Entry number 7. We'll need a vessel to wield the monster's souls when the time comes. After all, a monster cannot absorb the souls of other monsters, just as a human cannot absorb a human soul. So then, what about something that's neither human nor monster? Like a flower? Entry number 10. Experiments on the vessel are a failure. It doesn't seem to be any different from the control cases. Whatever, they're a hassle to work with anyway. The seeds just stick to you and won't let go. Flower. Flowy. Oh. Oh. Oh! You're beautiful. Look at that. You've got friggin'... It's a combination of different monsters. You've got like Antigasm. I think you need to pick on it. It seemed effective. Oh god, not this guy. He won't attack yet. But when he does attack, it's kind of terrifying. Basically, for these guys, you need to figure out which 3 monsters comprise it, and then you need to basically do the 3 actions that will use to pacify the monsters. It's kind of like a sort of glossary of sorts. What was the last one? I think it was Prey. Remember something. Someone finally gets it. Courage. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, here come the heads. Okay. And now we can save it. That was actually one that I used to have a lot of trouble with. There's a note on the ground. Cold. That's all you can read. This is the blue key area. I just wanted to get rid of that, that amalgamation. And we're just gonna continue moving on. We've got a lot more of the facility to explore, and I think there are about 3 more amalgamations we have to deal with. Let me just quickly save. And there's a good chance that they're actually going to cause my first death. So, there's an amalgamation in here. Now that Metaton's made it big, he never talks to me anymore, except to ask when I'm going to finish his body. But I'm afraid if I finish his body, he won't need me anymore. Then we'll never be friends ever again. Not to mention, every time I try to work on it, I just get really sweaty. So, let's head over, turn on the fans, and I think the best amalgamation out of all of them is about to appear. Oh god. Oh, it's a dog! It's a dog! It's a dog! It's a dog! The Amalgamate. Okay. You can beat it. Can we beat it by ignoring? Okay, so you can't beat it by ignoring. Oh. That is just, it is so creepy. But yeah, you beat it in the same way you beat, Greater Dog. First you beckon it. And then it's gonna... Rocket Dog! I forgot about Rocket Dog. Rocket Dog's tough to avoid. Okay, beckon it, pet it. It rests, it sleeps, it goes crazy. And then you play with it. It's legitimately the exact same fight, just with harder attacks to avoid. Then you play. And then you want to pet it again after Rocket Dog. Oh god, Jesus. Jesus. And then pet again. Stage 1 happiness froth, which I think is a good, maybe. Ah, we're playing Stepmania. Right. Pet again. And then cats and dogs. And it plays the happy dog music. And it's a good time for me to quickly heal. Let me just quickly check it. It's unclear how many dogs this counts as. Spare. Bye! So, with that, we've defeated the best Amalgamate, and I just realized we're coming up to the end of the episode, so I'm just going to quickly go save, and we're going to continue on in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Undertale. If you're enjoying the Let's Play so far, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If you want to check the previous part or the next part, or even the playlist for the series, they will all be in the description below, and you can click on them there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, guys. Goodbye.